Harbor Hospital, doing some photography of the port, and this has been down here going on for what I've read for over a year, or not over a year. I think the summer will be a year, but it seems like at least over the last week there has been no progress here. I don't know what they're doing or what's going on. And they have a bunch of tires here. I hope they're cleaning this up. Sorry guys, I just slipped. There is no sidewalk here, as you can see the sidewalk in the picture. So I am literally in the bike lane, right adjacent to the bike lane here. And you can see up ahead of us, that's Harbor Hospital. That's Under Armour right there. Cape Wrath and Cape Washington are over there. And then Carnival Pride's over there. And we have a couple of ships in. But I'm just kind of curious what they're doing here, because it looks really, really bad in my opinion. I know construction projects often look bad during the construction phase, but yeah, I mean, you can see these logs, like, they look like they were burnt. And then you just have a ton of trash. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. You can just see the ton of trash that's down here. And a lot of you know that I'm a big advocate for Fort Armistead Park. Even though I'm in the bike lane, I am kind of looking back so the camera jumps. That's why. You guys know I'm a big supporter of cleaning up Fort Armistead Park and the extreme southern tip of Baltimore City that borders Anne Arundel County. That park is where you can see the Key Bridge when it was there, and my understanding is that park will not be closed down during the construction, which would be awesome. But you can just see the amount of trash that is up here. Now, some of this probably got blown in, but it's really, really sad. Like, let's see if we can zoom in on this. You can see that. That looks like construction material. So again, this is adjacent to this is down the street from Harbor Hospital, where I just realized is a great spot to photograph the Pride and some of the other ships, the other Vision of the Seas when she's here, and some of the other cargo ships that come in and out of the Port of Baltimore. And like I said, we're going to set up right there, but you can kind of see in the picture up there, that white car up there is adjacent to mine. That's where I'm at. I don't know how far of a walk that I just took, or a round trip, but you can see these logs that are just sitting here doing nothing, and a lot of them look like they were burnt. So I may reach out to DNR and find out what the plan is, what the timeline is for this, because it looks like it not only used a federal grant, but also a DNR grant that I have to go look. I took some pictures of the paperwork, right? But once we get up here, you'll see a bunch of the trash that's in the water itself, which is really, really sad. I've seen, unfortunately, I've been to several parks in Anne Arundel County, and I've been in several parks in Baltimore City, and a few in Baltimore County. And it seems to be the ones in Baltimore City have the most issues. Like right there, you can just see all this trash out here. Again, I don't know what the plan is. I have to go read some of the paperwork to get project numbers, and then go online and find out what they're doing. But we're coming up one here to the bridge. You can kind of see, it looks like this is kind of where they have equipment going down. But when we get up here, in about 100 feet or so, and we look down, you will see what I'm talking about with the trash itself. I mean, you can see some of it here. And it's a lot of the plastic stuff that's unbelievable. And we're up on the bridge now. But you can just see, zoom out just a bit. Look at all that plastic. All that plastic that's in the water. Now you can see, we zoom in here, this is not deep. This is probably 2, maybe 3 feet in certain areas. I don't know what this is, to be honest, here, because there's water in between there and the land. But let's zoom out while we're here. Not zoom out, but zoom in to the Carnival Pride. She won't be leaving us anytime soon. And what I mean by that is Carnival's not pulling the Pride. It's one of their smaller ships that can fit through not only the Key Bridge, the old Key Bridge, but the new Key Bridge and the Bay Bridge. And since the Key Bridge is being rebuilt, the big concern is the Bay Bridge. So over here, that's the Cape Wrath and Cape Washington that are sitting moored right by the cruise terminal over there. And that cruise terminal, for those who may not know, can only dock one ship at a time. So we cannot have Royal and Carnival in here at the same time. It would be really cool if we could. Wait for this traffic to go by. I just don't think parking at the port could handle that. It would be nice, and I don't know where they would put it, to put another cruise Baltimore terminal maybe south of the Bay Bridge somewhere. But the issue is you have critical areas down there, you have high-end homes down there, and they probably don't want all that traffic down there, right? But that would be really cool to see. It wouldn't necessarily save a whole lot of time going down to the Caribbean, but yeah. So this is actually all part of a Baltimore, I believe it's a Baltimore City park. And Okay, not on our side, but there is emergency EMS responding on the north side of the road. We'll see if they're going to come make a U-turn and come back this way. Don't know where they came from. But, I mean, right here, this is the park. You can kind of see the Canadian geese taking refuge here. So this is the Middle Branch Park. Alright, if you guys didn't hear that, this is the Middle Branch Park of the Glens Falls. It's right here, borders Harbor Hospital. It's a nice little park. Like I said, there seems to be some people that come out here to fish. When I was out here, when I first got here. So yeah, Middle Branch Park, and there's a trail and whatnot. This trailhead at Hanover Street. So yeah, but this is Baltimore City here. I'm in partnership with the State of Maryland, Department of Transportation, Natural Resources, Program Open Space, the Trust for Public Land, and the Parks and People Foundation. So, well, I believe so that's kind of where. Yeah, so it would be really nice if some of those organizations may assist with Fort Armistead Park. It would be really cool. The historical nature of that park, along with just trying to keep it upkeep. I actually just ran into 2 police officers the other day. Actually, what was it, yesterday? And I had to show them where a vehicle was dumped, and their statement to me was, we may not be able to get a tow truck down there. I believe that you can, and it's very possible. You're just going to need to anchor it out and then swing it around and then get a flatbed in to take this car out because of where it's located. But yeah, like I said, right by the hospital, in this nice big open lot. Gentleman fishing there. But yeah, we'll come over here by the shoreline and show you around a tad. And it seems like, I don't know if this parking lot is actually part of the park or not, but if it's not, then the hospital really doesn't bother anyone over here. To be honest, put the camera down. So we'll zoom in over here. You can see this is the new Under Armour location. And we'll come over here. This is the Cape Washington. Up front, we'll zoom out just a tad. And then that's the one front facing in, and then the front facing out, which is right here. That is the Cape Wrath. And then, of course, you can't miss the cruise ship there. And then we have a cargo ship. And then from where we are, we can see these 2 additional cargo ships over here. So, as you can see, it is a very cloudy day. It is supposed to storm here later on, so unfortunately we probably will not be able to get footage of the of the cruise ship leaving. But yeah, that's kind of like the park and thereabouts of this area. So we're going to sign off and we'll see you guys later.